President Biden and French President Macron celebrating the rescue of the Israeli hostages. Macron hosting Biden on a state visit to France. The war in Ukraine also topping the agenda in their meetings. ABC's chief White House correspondent Mary Bruce is traveling with the president.
Standing with the leader of America's oldest ally, President Biden in Paris today, pledging to bring home the hostages held by Hamas.
We won't stop working until all the hostages come home and a ceasefire is reached. That is essential to happen.
As bloody conflicts rage in the Middle East and Eastern Europe, the close ties between the U.S. and France on full display. French President Emmanuel Macron welcoming Biden to an official state visit with a ceremony at the Arc de Triomphe and a military parade down the Champs-Élysées. Biden continuing to mark the 80th anniversary of D-Day, arguing protecting democracy is just as vital now as it was then. Now Biden urging allies to come together to defend Ukraine against Russia.
Putin not going to stop at Ukraine. It's not just Ukraine. It's about much more than Ukraine. All of Europe will be threatened. We're not going to let that happen.
Biden and Macron have had their differences, at times backing different approaches to both Ukraine and Gaza. But Biden today stressing the world is a safer place when they work together.
And this week we have showed the world once again the power of allies and what we can achieve when we stand together.
President Biden's travels in France continue tomorrow with a visit to a World War I cemetery outside Paris where American troops are buried. It's notable because back in 2018, then President Trump declined to visit the same cemetery, citing bad weather. But later reports claimed Trump described those buried there as suckers and losers. Trump denies ever saying that, but Biden often repeats the story as an example of the stark differences between them. Whit.
Mary Bruce traveling with the president. Thank you. And tune into This Week tomorrow morning. Martha Raddatz speaks with National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan about Israel's hostage rescue mission.